Hi guys, Grooving DJ here. Just a quick video on this little gadget here, the Olympus LS-10 linear PCM recorder, which is basically a small portable handheld recording device. It's got its own built-in microphones with windshields on the top, which are removable. You can just pop those off, and those are the mics. Those are the function controls there. You can see record control, which has got a illuminated red ring around the outside, which lights up when it's recording. You've got a peak LED that shows you if you're overloading the recording, which you can then turn down. There's a dedicated recording level control just there on the side. Stop, play, previous track, next track, and then up and down for navigating on the menus, which come up on this backlit LCD screen here. Then you've got a dedicated erase button, a menu button, list button for showing you the list of files on the screen, a function button which you can assign to do different things depending on how you set it up. You can assign your favourite function that hasn't already got a dedicated key. Then an A/B repeat, which is like a loop facility. On the back you can see it's got a couple of built-in mini speakers for you to listen to your tracks once you've recorded them. There is a headphone socket on the side there, but you do have the built-in speakers. You don't necessarily need headphones with you at the time if you want to listen to the music or whatever you recorded. Works on AA batteries, so available anywhere. If you run out of power, you can just pop into a shop or wherever you can find AA batteries, which is most places these days. Earphone socket, volume control for the earphone socket. There's a USB port, so you can, once you've recorded something, you can download it to your computer. You can also upload stuff from the computer, such as MP3s, and play them back on here, just like a normal MP3 player. You got an SD card slot, which is HC compatible, so it can take up to 32 gigabytes of SD card. There you go, there's one in there. But it's also got 2 gigabytes of its own internal memory, so you don't actually need a card in there to start recording. That's the on-off switch, which is a slide control. You slide it and hold it to turn it on, and you slide and hold to turn off. So you can't accidentally turn it on if it's rummaging around in your pocket. You have to actually hold it for it to power up. So that should be on now. There we go. So there's the record level meter, which comes on. So if I press the record button now, it will go into record standby and start flashing, and then you can see the meter going away there. It's hitting about -6 as I'm talking, so that's picking up from the internal microphone. You can also record from an external mic, and you can record from a line level signal, so you can record from a mixing desk or you know, just straight out from a CD player or whatever. You've got a record level control there, but you can also set it to have automatic level control, so you don't need to set the recording level. If you're not sure of what the recording level is going to be, if it's you know, if you're out and about, you're recording a concert or something like that, you don't know how loud it's going to get, just put it onto the auto mode and it will take care of the levels itself. So there you go. It's got a 5-volt DC input there, but doesn't actually come with a power adapter, so you need to buy that as an optional extra. For size comparison, you can see there's a typical mobile phone there, so it's a little bit bigger than an average candy bar type phone, just a little bit, and it runs for hours and hours on 2 AA's. You can set it to record. Let's just stop this for a sec. Let's go into the menu. Okay, there's the menu. Now you can see at the top there, record mode. It's on PCM at the moment, so if I press the button and go into that, you can record PCM, MP3 or WMA, and in PCM, the lowest quality you can do is CD quality, and it goes up from there. You can record 24-bit, or you can go up to 48K instead of 44.1, 16 or 24-bit, and also 96K, sorry, 16-bit and 24-bit. So the highest quality is well above CD quality on this. There we go, come out of that menu. Then we've got recording level, which you can set manual or automatic. Zoom mic is it just increases the sensitivity of the microphones. Record and monitor is when you've got headphones plugged in, you can listen to the recording as it's happening. Plug-in power is for an external microphone. Then you've got play mode, which basically does your typical MP3 player type stuff like file and folder repeat and all that sort of stuff. You've got a few reverbs built in: studio, club, hall and dome. And then there's a sort of a special effects mode which widens the stereo image on that one. You've got backlights, which comes on when you press the buttons, so you can see the LCD in the dark. Contrast and LED on and off. Memory select, so you can choose the internal memory or the SD card. Memory info shows you how much capacity you've got on each particular thing. Then format, obviously, for when you put a new card in, you can actually just wipe the card and format it. All sorts of other stuff, auto power off, blah blah blah. Lots of options. Okay, that's back to the main screen now. So there you go, that's the menu system. Then if I go to the list option, then it will show the list of WAVs that I've got recorded in there. There are 5 default folders and a music folder for your MP3s, just for playback. But when you record, it records into one of these folders A to E. So I go into this one, you can see some WAVs there, and they just record to a default name, and then once you connect them to your, once you connected it to your PC and copy them over, you can rename them, obviously. What I've done with this function button down here, I've assigned it the job of showing me the file details. As I said, you can assign different things to the function button, it doesn't have to be that. But I've done this so that if I press the function button, I can see the details of the WAV, when it was recorded, time and dates, the size of it, the length, file format, and all that gubbins. So there you go. So I'm navigating just by pressing the left, right, up and down buttons there. So it's very easy to use, very compact, lightweight, and it's got all the functions that you could need for doing recording out and about, or even for sort of recording at gigs, because you've got the line in, you've got a separate mic in. Oh, I haven't shown you these bits. Oh, right, you've got a low cut filter here for especially useful for getting rid of wind noise if you're recording outside. Even with the little fluffy microphone covers on, sometimes you do get a bit of wind noise. So you can put the low cut filter on and cut the bass out. Sensitivity for the microphone, either low or high. Then yeah, we've seen that side. What have we got on the back? We've got the speakers, 2 little speakers, and there's a little threaded socket there for mounting it on any sort of stands that a standard camcorder or camera will fit to. That will go on there as well, so you can actually mount it onto a stand and leave it in one place to record. So there you go, practice and enjoy.